This week's highlights are brought to you by SORARE NBA. Quick Play is here. Play using just one card, build your streak, and win up to $2,000 in rewards. Start today and get up to €50 free credit when you sign up. Link in the description below.
We know about his defense, but he's also really good running the show.
Yep, and everybody else has stepped up when it comes to hitting buckets. As 45% of their points coming in the painted area. This is Paul George. A little short on that flat three. And the Hawks like to share the basketball. First right now in the NBA in assists per game. Good defense by Paul George, knocking that away. EJ Edgecombe levitating for two. Paul George from behind the backboard, really.
This year, their rotations are on point, making life difficult for shooters. That one knocked down.
Preseason. Good defense by the Sixers not to foul. Edgecombe to Embiid, he had the position, and then Preseason with the recovery block. This guy won the Most Improved Player of the Year award, did Tyrese Maxey a couple of years ago. And last year's Most Improved, Dyson Daniels. Andre dropped.
Worried about that shot block attempt, so creates the space and still knocks down that little shot.
Yeah, smart guy. Good ball movement by the Sixers. Nice look from PG down to drum for two.
And he's pure from long range.
Yeah, he's 4 rebounds away from a first half double-double. Paul George back into the game. Hit the mid-range. Embiid with 11, Grimes with 10. Leading scores for the Sixers. Cross-court pass to Barlow.
2 guys running at him. Somebody's open.
Paul George for 3. Looks very good. A season-high 13 points. George can't connect from the corner. RAV4 display brought to you by Toyota. Visit Toyota.com to find your 2025 RAV4 Toyota today. Toyota, let's go places. George, fadeaway mid-range is good. Sixers have a 50-48 lead.
Pretty release. A little bit of a fade, but more or less up and down.
Johnson lost it. George. 22 in the win in Brooklyn on Friday. Sixers 10-8. Hawks 12-8. George fakes the 3. Barlow the offensive rebounds. And some bully ball underneath by Dominic Barlow.
And they're from Atlanta, where Chick-fil-A is headquartered, so they get all the chicken they want. Not thinking of others.
Come on. Still a lot of second half to go. Paul George gets it to go. 9 and counting for PG. Sixers clinging to this small lead. It's been a really close game all night. Sixers clinging to this small lead. It's been a really close game all night. Good defense by Barlow there.
Sure was. Excellent challenge on that Johnson attempt.
Sixers looking for their first field goal in this fourth quarter. PG can't give it to him. Maxey to Barlow. Barlow doubles. George. Finally, a field goal in the fourth quarter for the Sixers.
Just a different sense of urgency on this end of the floor for the Hawks this year. They're just a different team on both ends.
Good read by Quentin Grimes. George, the hit ahead to Tyrese Maxey. And he's fouled. Let's make sure Maxey leaves it for George. And look who's there. Daniels. Maxey, shot clock winding down. PG for 3. 8-5 right now for the Hawks. And that's going to be a moving screen on Paul George.
Force everything to the corners and the sides.
Great defense by Paul George. PG. Too strong on the layup attempt.
Force everything to the corners and the sides.
Great defense by Paul George. PG. Too strong on the layup attempt. Grimes, McCain, Maxey, George, and Embiid. Paul George high off the window. Maxey back to Embiid. Back to Maxey. Paul George. 39.2 to go. Maxey from way outside. Long rebounds. Picked up by 39.2 to go. Maxey from way outside. Long rebounds. Picked up by Eastern Conference Player of the Week back in Week 4 of the season. Missed that one, splits the free throws. So still an opportunity. Lead 5. Sixers need a bucket. Paul George to Barlow. Counted in the foul. About 55 seconds. Rebound loose. Picked up by George. Maxey. Rebound loose. Picked up by George. Maxey. Count it! Back to Daniels it goes. Guarded by Embiid. 4 to go. Daniels no. PG. Behind the back. The heave. And we are headed to overtime. And Barlow and Maxey push us to overtime. Sixers 2-0 in overtimes so far this season.
Joel out here for the overtime period too.
And George the steal.
This week's highlights are brought to you by SORARE NBA. Quick play is here. Play using just one card, build your streak, and win up to $2,000 in rewards. Start today and get up to €50 free credit when you sign up. Link in the description below.